I promised you real sales numbers for this one. My wife vetoed the till. Fair, it's her cafe, not my content calendar. So here's what I can show you instead. The receipts we can put on screen. No till, no spreadsheet, no trust me bro chart with a line going up, just things you can go check yourself right now on your own phone. 2 weeks ago, the robots built my wife's cafe a website in one evening. This week, I handed the robot something harder. The marketing, not fake marketing, not a case study. The actual Google reviews, the actual replies, the actual Instagram queue for a real cafe in real time while the camera's rolling. If a robot messes this up, real customers see it. So let's find out if it can be trusted with something that actually matters. Let's put the robots to work. Here's the first receipt, and it's not mine to fake, it's Google's. This is Culture Brew Mugs Live Google Business Profile pulled up on screen right now. 5.0 stars, 32 reviews, coffee shop, Monterey, New South Wales. Not a screenshot from months ago, not cherry-picked. Whatever it says when you search it yourself is whatever it actually says. That's the deal on this channel. No finished result, no video, and no number I can't point you at the source for. So the question isn't, does the cafe have good reviews? It clearly does. The question is, can a robot actually do something useful with 32 reviews sitting there? Or is AI for reviews just another buzzword nobody can point to a result for? Before I show you the work, here's why I'm spending a whole video on something as boring as reviews. Local SEO data going into 2026 says 42% of all clicks on a local Google search go to the local pack, the top 3 map results you see above the fold before anyone scrolls to a website at all. And review signals are a real slice of how Google decides who gets to stand in that box. In plain English, reviews aren't a nice to have for a cafe, they're the flywheel. Better reviews, better map ranking, more of that 42% landing on you instead of the cafe next door. A cafe can't buy its way into that box. It can earn its way in, and that's a job a robot can actually help with every single day for free. First task, reply to real reviews. Here's the honest part. I have not connected the robot to the cafe's actual Google business account. That access is my wife's call, not mine, and she hasn't handed over the keys yet, so everything you're about to see is a draft. Written by the robot, reviewed by me, on screen, posted by nobody yet. Here's an actual unanswered review, word for word. Daryl Fatty, a month ago. I found this place completely by accident as I started using an alternate route to work. Drove past and thought I will have to check it out. I asked the robot to draft a reply. It wrote something warm, specific, using his actual words back at him. Not a template. 30 seconds. Second one, Natalie Singh, a month ago. Very nice cafe, enjoyed my coffee and breakfast, very chilled out location and would highly recommend. Same process, same result, a real, specific reply, ready to go the second my wife says yes. That's the honest workflow. Robot drafts, human approves, human posts. Not robot replaces human, robot removes the blank page problem. Second task, turn the best 5-star reviews into actual Instagram content. This cafe already has a working pipeline for that. The same one behind the cafe's Instagram skits. So I pointed it at real review text instead of a script. Pick a glowing line, best coffee I've ever had, hidden gem, the classic local, pair it with the cafe's own branding, mint and forest green, the actual mural, the actual cup. That's a finished on-brand post in the time it takes to read the review out loud. No stock template that looks like every other cafe account's Tuesday post. These get staged into the queue, not blasted out live, because a queue you can review beats a queue you can't. Third task, and the biggest one, the cafe's website didn't have anywhere to show any of this off. So I asked the robot to build one, a reviews section, pulling real quotes right onto the live site. Watch the terminal. Same coding agent from the website build, same one-file architecture. I described what I wanted, it wrote the section, wired it into the homepage, matched the existing brand system so it doesn't look bolted on. Then the command that makes it real. Deploy. Not will, deploy. Not a staging URL only I can see. Live on the actual domain while this is still recording. That's the difference between a demo and a receipt. A demo shows you a screenshot, a receipt lets you refresh the page yourself. Last piece, and it's the one that turns a review into a review in person. From the same print kit that made the ordering cards for the last video, the robot generated a new table card, a QR code that opens straight to the Google review box, sitting next to a genuine "We'd love your feedback" line in the cafe's own voice. No app to download, no account to make. Sit down, finish your coffee, scan, done. Every review the cafe gets from this card started as a customer who was already happy. The robot just removed the 3 taps of friction between "I love that" and Google actually hearing it, now the part every AI video conveniently skips. First, the robot's first draft reply to Daryl Fatty thanked him for a coffee order he never mentioned. It hallucinated a detail that wasn't in the review. I caught it because I actually read what it wrote before showing you. Lesson: never let a robot reply to a real customer without a human reading every word first. Second, its first pass at the Instagram captions used the phrase "elevate your morning ritual." Nobody who drinks coffee in Monterey talks like that. Rewritten in the cafe's actual voice. Second try. Third, the reviews section it built first pass buried the star rating below the fold on mobile, which is exactly the number people scan for first. Moved it up. 1 prompt, 30 seconds. None of these were expensive mistakes. All of them would have looked bad in public if nobody checked. That's the job that's still yours. The receipts, the way this channel always does it. AI credits for this entire episode's work. Drafting replies, generating the IG posts. Building and deploying the reviews section, under $3. The hosting for the new site section, still $0. It's the same static Cloudflare deploy from episode 1. The print card, 1 sheet of paper already on the counter's printer. What I'm not giving you is a sales number because I don't have permission to, and I'm not going to invent one to make this video punchier. What I can tell you, this cafe is still a 5.0 on Google. The review queue is no longer sitting untouched, and there's now a system that turns every happy customer into a possible future one. That's the honest scoreboard. So, can you hand a robot your marketing? For the busy work, yes. Today, right now. Drafting replies, turning reviews into posts, building the page that shows them off. For the actual relationship with your customers, the posting, the tone, the judgment call on what not to say, that stays yours. The robot writes the first draft of everything, you still have to mean it. Next week, we go further into what this cafe's numbers actually look like as soon as I'm allowed to show you. Until then, subscribe so you catch the receipts the moment they land. Let's put the robots to work. And because this channel's whole rule is no vague and AI tool did it, here's exactly what ran and what it cost. The coding agent building and deploying the review section is qrcode by Anthropic. Same one from the website build. Install it from claude.com/claude-code. It runs on the same subscription you'd already use for chatting with Claude, plus the few dollars of usage you saw on screen. The hosting is Cloudflare. The site's still a static worker, still free, same domain from episode 1. The review to Instagram pipeline and the post queue run through PostSG, that's self-hosted, open source, running on my own machine. 0 monthly fee to a social scheduling app because the tool lives on hardware I already own. The QR table card was generated straight from the print kit already sitting in this cafe's folder. Same kit, new card. Every command, every prompt, and the drafted replies you saw are in the description. Copy them, point them at your own reviews, and argue with the robot until it sounds like you. 15-minute version. If you run a small business, pull up your own Google business profile, read every unanswered review out loud, feed the real text to an AI coding agent or even just a chat model, and ask for a draft reply in your own voice. Read it before you post it every time. That's the whole system. No agency retainer required.